Here we go. We made it back again. It's another week of We Call Sports with We Call Golf. I'm here. You already know the boy. Hashtag Red Cup. We here all day, every day. Hey, this is for me to drink and enjoy. And this is for you to might think what it is, all right? It could be anything, all right? So once again, I'm here with
Or
my.
it's Kool-Aid.
Oh, it could be Kool Aid. You don't know. Hey, Miguel, can you move your screen a little bit to the left? Just a bit, tiny bit. There you go, Miguel, right there. Miguel, let us know what's up with you today, man. How you doing? How's everything? Talk to me. How's the vibe?
Everything is good. What could I say? We woke up breathing, real estate is busy, and then nothing besides that. Just watching golf this weekend and ready to get into it. There's some excited stuff to go and whoever's watching, thank you. Subscribe. We want to keep on growing, right? We're small now, but eventually, right, we're gonna give you some content. We're gonna try some other things, so ready. And we got a surprise coming soon. Really big surprise.
Yep.
Don't forget to stay to the end so you can know the surprise that's coming.
Hey, for those that are watching in YouTube, hey, thank you for coming in. It's the first time that We Call Golf is actually going at YouTube at the same time that is Facebook. So thank you for coming in and being part of this. Well, Miguel, before we go in and we get into it, and
Yeah, yep, yep.
let's go
There's
ahead
people that
and
make this happen.
yeah. But before we do that, let me go out there and congratulate all those mothers. All right, on Mother's Day that this past Sunday. Without you, we cannot assist. Right, the way that we behave was brought up
Take heart out.
without you. You are like our our love and everything for us. Love you, mom, as always. Love you, my suegra is always with me as well. So love you all. Miguel, I don't know if you want to put some words out there.
All the mothers in the world. All there is love.
Get it, all it is. All right. Well,
All it is love.
with that being said, Miguel, you already know, you already jumped on it. This cannot be possible without our sponsors. And today we have a sponsor that's gonna make a first preview. It's been going on We Call Sports on Thursday, but today he's gonna make his big debut on We Call Golf. All right. But first and foremost, as always, if you're in the Killeen area, check this one out. Security. Ladies and gentlemen, they have created something unique to share with friends and family. The Security box, cup, or board includes variety of meats, cheese, fruits, olives, nuts, crackers, and sweets. The Security is perfect for birthday parties, anniversary, girls' nights, business meetings, and much, much more. Please contact them through Facebook or Instagram or the webpage, securityltd.com. And remember, se habla español. And
Remember,
remember.
remember.
Outstanding, guys.
Yeah,
Outstanding.
gotta.
Outstanding. So as always, we if you before we jump into Rory and the Wells Fargo, if you're in the Killeen area in Texas, if you're in Dallas, if you are down in Austin, if you're looking for something to be different in your meetings and your gatherings as a family, please hit Pepato Security. All right, you will not regret it. That vibe and that food is outstanding. All right. Well, Miguel, let's jump into it. Let's do what we came here to do, man. Right? We came here to go ahead and talk about golf. That little thing that we love, right? Little thing that we love and
And
hate.
guess who we're talking about first?
Oh, well, you know what, Miguel? The floor is yours because you called this last week. So go ahead, Miguel. What is your comments of during this tournament and what you predicted already?
Well, first, right, let's start off with congratulations to Rory making it on the winning board again. And let me just put it out there because the internet doesn't lie. I remember saying back, right, when I think it was with you, man, when he played with Laurie, Shane Laurie, and he felt like so comfortable with his swing, and he felt so good playing out of that solo me and just having somebody there present and playing around with it, because it's a duo match. It's two people playing together, and he played with somebody from his town, right? And then what I'm trying to say is that he played comfortable again, right? We saw the Rory that just would go up there, turn his body in a beautiful way, come through the ball, effortless with no thoughts whatsoever. So he got really loose, very comfortable, and they won that tournament. On the live last week, you asked me who I was going for, and I picked Rory. And the reason I picked it is because this same reason. Him winning that tournament and being that comfortable, it is tough to beat Rory. Trust me when I'm saying when this guy is on, not even the Scheffler, Scheffler, he's on a hot
Maybe,
run, but not even,
maybe. It's a big maybe
yeah,
in
yeah,
there.
he's on a hot run.
Yeah, yep.
So, but he's always consistent. If he plays like he's free and just enjoying the game again with that hop that he has down the fairway, there's nothing stopping this guy. He hit most of the fairways in this tournament. His first nine are birdie, 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 par, eagle. Then he does bogey, I think par and bogey.
Hmm?
That's just starting a tournament. That's just setting a statement of what that previous win was. Setting a statement that yes, he is still dominating. If he's on fire and he's swinging like this, nice and loose, this kid is hard to beat, right? He can win a couple in a heartbeat. Shout out to him for his 26 win now with the Wells Fargo, and gives him his Fedex points. All the exemptions, and plus the purse was 220 million, so he got a big chunk of that. Shout out to my boy, and I have him for next week just in case I don't know.
Yep. Yep. Just like you said, Rory just took to the house $3.6 million, won the tournament by 5 strokes, shot the first round of 67, 68, 67, and 65. He loves this Charlotte area, man. I don't know what it is with him. This Charlotte area, he loves it, right? He
Yeah, that
actually,
golf course suits him.
yeah, and it's the Charlotte area, specifically that course in that area is called Queen City, right? So the nickname they gave Rory was King of the Queen Cities. So like he's
That's pretty.
already
That's pretty awesome. That's pretty
yeah,
neat.
he has been loved. He said in the interview like, you know what, these people have seen me since I won my first tournament here, and down in 2010, since I was 20 years old. He was really emotional about the people and the support that he feels there. He feels like he's back home actually about it. So it's outstanding how this community, right, the Charlotte community, embrace one of the biggest stars in golf, right. On top of that,
Oh, for sure.
you see in the backgrounds, you will see 3 pictures right behind me, right behind Miguel, and right in the bottom of Miguel, you see what is called the Green Mile. Ladies and gentlemen, those three are called the Green Miles. It's one of the toughest holes in the entire tour. Okay, the Green Mile is called because that I don't know if you guys remember. Yes, the movie, right? The Green Mile, the 1999 Green Mile, Tom Hanks movie. They was fine looking for it,
Mhm.
looking for it. There's a couple stories how this came up to be the Green Mile. One said there was fishing, the other one, and there was a hole, whatever. They just take you somewhere if you start reading anyway. Um, but it also lets you know about that the community came out and gave these 3 holes the Green Mile. It wasn't nobody, no experts or nothing like that. It was the community came out with the name, right? So big shout out to the Charlotte community. They really embraced the tournament. It was full all days. The crowd was banging. It was crazy. It was crazy. Like you stated, Miguel, this is the fourth time that he actually wins the Wells Fargo. He kind of owns this place already. So just about performance with him, just to let you know how hot he was. He out of the tee, he was first out of the tee. Driving distance, he was first. And he was second on scrambling and greens and regulation. Putting wise, which he putted real good. He putted. I think that was the biggest factor, Miguel.
I
His
hate the double. I hate the double bogey at the
yeah,
end.
yeah,
I can't get
yeah,
over it.
yeah. And actually, talking
Putting.
about that double bogey, if he would have not had that double bogey, he would have set a course. He would have tied the course record if he would have went par. If he wouldn't win birdie,
Uh,
he would have had the course record. This is so it hurts. It hurts my heart. So those green miles, like I was talking about, those three holes is 16, 17, and 18. Um, being so right, that they were the hardest holes of the course. He went in the first round. He went birdie on 16, 17. He went par, and 18 he got bogey. Remember that last day, right? So the second round he actually went par, birdie, par. The third round he went par all the way through, and the fourth round he went par par double bogey at the end, and that's what Miguel is like extremely pissed about because he could have had that record, that course record.
ah,
It was let's if you have a chance, right, Miguel? Let's why not go for everything, right? Why not go for it?
yeah.
I guess the jitters.
It, make sure that they shaking their boots next time they see me.
Yeah, yeah. So he actually did pretty good overall. He won it, so it's nothing to
No,
add
yeah,
down
it's just
that.
26. Yeah, this is 26-1. His win. So McRae's gonna be here for a long time. I'm telling you, this kid when he shoots like that, when he's hitting all these nice shots and just getting him in the fairway, he's out there more like 40, 30 yards ahead of all the group. So him really loose and really happy playing the
Yep.
game again,
It,
it's,
it,
it's
it
tough to beat Rory. I'm
it's
going for
not
him next week too.
it's
This week or
not
next week.
it's not only good for him. It's good for the PGA whenever he's doing this.
Good for all the way around.
The all the
Yep.
way around. So a couple things about the course and the person that got second, right? So let me start with the course one more time again. 16, 17, and 18. They added 20 yards to this course. This listen, everybody averaged par in a tournament for the past 10 years on this three holes. Now they added 20 yards more to each hole. So it is so crazy that now the 16 hole now is 529 yards. 17, which is a par 3, is the one that is going over the water. It's the one that I'm at right now. Where I'm at right now is where you tee off. And
I
if
think it's
you,
what 197.
yeah, it's 197. And then 18 hole is 494. Listen, they added more water around this holes, so it is so competitive right now. They will host the 2025 President's Cup. All right, so they prepare this course for that 2025 President's Cup. All right, to host it. So it was pretty good. It's just extremely excited about the
The
host.
reason
But
the reason they do that too is because getting a lot of more long hitters, right? We're getting kids that now that can hit it 310 average, right? So for these to get it, and they're saying that either fix the ball a little bit or because there's a lot of people that's just out driving the ball nowadays. So just having that, it's for the long hitters, and since they play from the tips, they're making it just a little bit more because it's getting easy. The technology is hitting this ball, and these two guys are more than 220 out, so they
yep,
got to make the course a little more difficult.
no, guaranteed. So before we pass to Sanders Shuffley, this is his second. This is Rory's second back-to-back win in the PGA. Right, he earned 700 points in the FedEx Cup, um, and he's a killer, man. He won this tournament on 2010, like I said, whenever he was 20 years old. Then he won it on 2015, and then he won it again on 2021, and then obviously this year. But let me talk to you about that second place person, man, Sander Sheffley.
Oh,
Listen,
he was in
but
the lead for a long time.
yes, he was good. He finished
Fell
second.
apart.
Yeah, it is.
Wah, wah,
It is so
wah.
crazy. Like it was a twist, and something clicked for Rory that he took off. Rory took off from like hole 8 or 7, uh, 8, 9, and he just took off, man. And yeah, it was 8. It was 8. He took off. So after that, 8 and 9, he drained a birdie from nine. He drained a birdie from 10 feet outside 10 feet. I'm sorry. Then he came on minus 13. He got tied with him. So now on 13 the pressure started. All right, because 12.
You can see the leaderboard. You can
Yeah,
start seeing the leaderboard peeking up.
yeah, and then Sander on 12 felt a little bit of pressure, and then he bogey 12. Sander bogey 12,
Ugh,
bogey 13, two holes,
bogey 13.
two holes that were birdied by McIlroy. So by Rory. So Rory started putting that pressure on. After that, man, Rory just went berserk. 16. Um, he birdied 16. He birdied 13, 14, 15. 15, he got an eagle on 15. So,
That's crazy, isn't it?
yeah, on 15, he had an eagle. And that was Sanders' only birdie on the back nine. Other than that, he par and bogey. So 12 and 13 and 16, he bogey.
Yes.
So and then Rory with those two birdies and that Iggy on 15, he already took off. So by the time Rory got to the 18th hole, he was up by 7 strokes. Like all he had to do is just have fun with it because there's no way he was gonna let this title just get away from his hands. So that's whenever he got a little bit carried away, and that's where Miguel and I kind of are in there like a little bit pissed because we wanted him to get that the course record.
Yeah, because he was already gonna win it, so it's
Yep.
just
Go for it, right?
I hate to see him winning with a double. It's just like
Yeah. So it was pretty good overall. But Sander, man, he let it go. But you got to think about Sander. Sander has been on the radar. He's been making cut after cut. Right now, he finished second with 12 minus 12. He hasn't missed a cut in 12 PGA tours starts this season. He has 12 starts, haven't missed a cut. Has 11 top 25 finishes.
yep.
And this dude is 8 inside the top 10. 8 tournaments he's been in. Out of those 25, 8 he's been inside.
And I'm sure if we look at the FedEx later, he's gonna be on that on that board.
Yep.
Because Ricky Fowler, like I said one time, he was consistent. Once you're on the first page, 1 to 10, or even 1 to 5, a couple times more than you will be in contention for the FedEx, and you will be in a good position.
He is a killer. He just got to find a way to finish tournaments.
Yep.
And that is what's killing him right now because he's been on all these tournaments. He's been
a couple tournaments. Yeah, he's been up there.
In there. Yep. It's not that.
You're absolutely right.
It's not this. This is not luck. This is him going out there and checking it out and playing for it and going after it. So he's been like on it for the past since the season started. He's been on it. So shout out to Sander, Professor X, or what people in the tour call him. Hope he get his bags ready, get ready for Valhalla, and try to make something happen in Valhalla, man. Wish him nothing but the best. Now to jump into the next topic, this is the other tournament that was running at the same time as the Wells Fargo, and it was the Myrtle Beach Classic. All right, in the Myrtle Beach Classic, we had Chris Cutterup becomes the first-time PGA Tour winner this season.
Yep.
It is so crazy that already he becomes the fourth one. I think one was Knapp, the one before him. Dunlap was the other one, and and then the other one, Pavon was the other one. Pavon was the other one.
Yeah, I think he won the Mexico. Oh yeah.
Yep, those three, and now him become first-time winners in the PGA Tour. All right, Miguel, talk to me. What you saw about this? What you saw about this? What you got in the Myrtle Beach Classic? Besides the courses was outstanding. The course, I can't even believe it. The course.
Yeah, well, shout out to the winner, right? Shout out to those winners, the first-time winners. It's tough to win. It's tough. Listen, I play golf, and it's tough.
Mm-hmm.
It's tough to, it's tough to shoot and stay in it for 4 days, and and it's just life changing for these four gentlemen. Shout out to them. Shout out to Chris here, right? Right now is his first career, his first top 10, right? Because he qualifies for the first top 10. Turned pro in 2022, so it's only been 2 years. He just won.
Yeah, definitely.
That's
It's
see how they're coming in, and then now they're just getting more better and better. There's two 16-year-olds in
eh,
the PGA tour playing right now.
yep, yeah.
So what are we talking? And remember, right? The Live pulling out these major players too. It gives them this space for these guys just to come in and down, right? Because on the other side, there's an era that they're not getting younger, right? There's an era going on
Yeah,
out,
yeah. Look
and
at look.
there's a mid era here. Now there's these young
Hey,
cats coming in.
hey, look at our favorite golfer of all time, Tiger Woods. We understand where he at. Yeah, we understand him.
Yeah,
We're gonna root for you.
yeah.
We understand what's going on. You limping around. You hurting, but you trying to
But
make it
that
happen.
era is
Yeah,
close. See, of
yeah,
closing the chapter.
it is getting closer than what people mostly think. Yeah,
Yeah. If we see him this year, next year, it'd be grateful. But let's hope he gets better. He can swing. Just as again, shout out to Chris. 69th in Fedex. He just went up with that, right? He just went
yep,
up on Fedex points. He's in there, right? He's in the race for that. So, which is great. Remember his 2 year exemption. He won 300 and I think 12,000. It was not
yep.
a big purse, right? These are these tournaments that would boost you up,
Mm.
like the Open, like the Puerto Rico Open, like the ones that the small
The
ones,
Punta
right? These are not
Cana,
signatures.
the Punta Cana, the World.
Takana.
Yep.
Yeah. But these are tournaments that the exemption is
Hey,
great. The 2 year
hey,
invitation.
yeah.
Guess where he's going next year? The Century.
He's going to the Century.
Yes, he's going to the Century. He's going to be in Hawaii.
Yep.
So shout out to him and his caddy. I hope these young players,
It's on
these
him.
young cheers to him, and hope to see him more of him. He's excited to win, man. I would have just imagined if I won. Jesus
Sure,
Christ,
what?
I would have been jumping in that
Look,
water behind him or something.
all day, every day. Hey, also, just I want to make a quick timeout right now. Hey, whoever is watching us right now, if you want to make any comments, please just make comments. We hit shout outs, and if you got any questions or some recommendations or something you want to put out of each tournament, just put it out and we talk about it. But thank you for everybody that is watching us right now. We got a pretty nice people in here. Nice audience. Anyway, jumping into more about this Myrtle Beach Classic. First of all, this Myrtle Beach Classic, this tournament was not. This is the first year for this tournament. Like this was not going on. Like they brought it back. It was going on for a minute, but they brought it back to the tour, right? Just for those same reasons that you stated, Miguel, previously. So shout out to Chris. He shot a first round 66, second 64, 65, and the third round. And the fourth round had a 67. Listen, this dude had a 6-shot lead. I don't know what the hell was going on this weekend, but our two winners in the PGA they won comfortable. There was never no doubt on this or nothing. Shout out to also Chris Dad. He was a former player as well. So so he's now, like you said, he's from, whoever didn't know, he's an Oklahoma boy. He went to the University of Oklahoma. All right. Yep.
Oklahoma.
Yep. He did his thing there as well. Um, biggest things about the course. Top five holes that was really giving people trouble was 14, which was a par four, 500 yards. We had, remember, we're talking about professionals here, right? Right? We had a total of 275 on that hole, Miguel, that only did par. Then we had only 27 birdies. 27 birdies in this
Not,
hole.
e- not easy. Not easy. Not easy.
Easy.
The conditions over there in Myrtle
With
Beach.
bogeys on the 14 hole, they had 99 of them, and then double bogeys they had 3. So they probably they were holding it down at least to bogey, that hole. So hole number 8 was the second toughest hole. It's a par 4, 475. 281, 281 pars. Bogey was 79. Birdies, only 34 birdies in the whole weekend, Miguel. So they were not getting no
34
birdies.
birdies.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
They were not
Yep.
killing it. I'll tell you
Nope.
that. Nobody was
Nope.
stealing it.
So jumping before I don't want to jump into the third and fourth. Let me jump to the fifth hole, which it was the 18 hole. Just to close it, was the toughest hole with a par four, 441 yards, 269 made par, 53 birdies at least, and then bogeys was 75 and a seven double bogeys. So he didn't double bogey his last hole, right? But he made
It's a
he
win.
made
It's
it
a win. You know.
he made it happen. It was comfortable the whole way. A quick note that you said about switching and the new generation coming back in, that is coming in. Let me tell you about this other 16-year-old man. Remember, I mentioned one last week. Guess what, Miguel? We got another one this week. Another
Yeah, we got a Korean.
16-year-old. Yep. Blaze Brown. He made his weekend cut.
It's Brown. Yep.
Yep. On the third round, he shot a 66. Listen. And he finished the tournament 26. Tied for 26.
Yep.
With a fourth round of 69. 3 birdies and a bogey. It was all right. Finished with a minus 10. 12 strokes behind from the leader.
He's 16. He's 16.
16 is what's killing him.
Kind of nuts.
He's 16 and already made the
16.
cut.
Wow.
Made the cut to the final for the weekend, actually. And he actually delivered because tied for 26 out of the field with a minus 10. Man, at 16, I wasn't even grabbing a club. I wasn't even thinking about that.
We didn't. I didn't. Yeah. No, there was nothing.
That was not even in my books. I was just playing basketball with this gentleman right here next to me all day, every day. That's all we did. But shout out to Chris. Thank you, Chris, for those memories. Hope to see more of you, and to Blade Brown. Keep it popping. Hope everything comes together with you and you win it here soon. Just remember, it's not easy. So there's people that still are on the tour that never won the tournament. So as always, humbleness is gonna take you far in this life, not only in this game. And remember, the game always finds a way how to humble you, man. Always. So jumping from Myrtle Beach all the way to the PGA Championship at Valhalla. As everybody knows, this starts on Thursday. Here we have Brooke Koepka whenever he won it last year. Impressive win to Koepka. Some stuff has changed from last year, right? LIV came around, right? Obviously, he's been in LIV for the past, I think, a year and a half or something like that. So I think he joined right after this, I believe so, on LIV. So it's been.
He already has 4 LIV titles too.
Yeah,
so
yep. So
this one's his 5th major.
So he is doing his thing, Miguel. It was interesting last year. He won it in a little fight, but he got it through. So the biggest question that I got for you, Miguel, who do you have winning Valhalla? Since you already have Rory winning the West Fargo and you click and you hit the dot. Who is the top 3 picked for you this weekend?
This weekend, well, first let's shout out to Brooke. That's his 20th win. He has 20th wins professionally. Remember, Roy has 26, so he's really close. And he won already 4 they win 4 on the LIV. On that list, oh man, let's see who's there. I think I like. To your question, right? First, Rory. The way he's swinging the club right now, loose. One for Rory. Okay? Rory, number 1. No Tiger's playing, but I think he's not going to get the job done. Rory, I'm going for Rory 1. Let's see here. let's see. Let's see.
You want me to give you mine? Well,
All right, I'm
you want me to
no,
jump
no,
in?
no, 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 nope, nope. I want Rory. I like Rory. I like I think I like this guy right here. What's his Ubrick?
Okay.
Ubrick and one more. Woo-wee. The field is tough
It's a
here.
toughie. It's a
Okay,
toughie.
I got him. And B Young Hun.
Be Young Hun. Okay, got you.
Hmm.
Got you. Hey,
So, so
you got it.
Rory.
You got it set up. All right.
I got Rory.
Uh huh.
Orberg.
Uh huh.
That kid. That one kid. And what was the other one?
You said
Uh, oh, and then young.
Young Kim, something like that.
Let's see what you. I want to say Hideki though. I want to change it. Go for yours, and then I'll see if I get my third
All
one
right.
straight.
Yeah, whenever you send it in, you send it in. It's a
Okay.
copy. It's a Charlie Mike. We're gonna keep moving it. All right. So before I put out there my picks, in the background you see hole 13. It's a wonderful, nice hole. It's one of the toughest hole there. It's a par four if I'm not mistaken. Um, and let me just drop it like it's hot. So yep, it's a par four. 351 yards. So it plays as it looks. It's hard. It's extremely hard. All right.
That
That
doesn't
one
look like
doesn't.
something. That doesn't look easy.
It doesn't look like something that you feel comfortable just shooting out there. Anyway, so for my three picks, I would pick, since everybody knows that Valhalla is in Louisville, Kentucky. We have a
Okay.
young star, right? Not young no more, right? He's not too young. Uh, I go with my boy JT, Justin Thomas. That's gonna be there. So
Ah,
I gotta
okay.
go I
No
gotta go with
trades.
the homeland kid. I gotta go with the homeland kid, right?
Okay.
So the backyard kid. Also, I have DJ from Live. Feel like DJ is gonna get it this weekend. DJ has been struggling.
EJ,
He's been
it's been a
struggling.
minute.
It's been struggling, so I need to hear a little bit more DJ out there. And I'm gonna go. I was
Mhm.
gonna go with Kepka. I was gonna go with Kepka because he's coming hot. It's like he's like something like Rory. Whenever they on, they on. So, but I can't ignore
Okay.
I can't ignore my boy Tigala. I've got to go with Tigala. I'm pushing for Tigala to win this one. So that's my wild pick. Tigala is my wild pick. DJ is my so and so. And then I got my confident that he's going for it, that he's been struggling, that he's looking for his first win on the PGA.
Justin Thomas.
Yep, JT. I got JT. That's my short pick lockdown. So and so is ZJ, and my wild card is
Mhm.
Tigala. So that's all my three picks, man. Are you
Uh,
sure about yours? You good with yours?
I think I'm good with mine. Shout out to shout out to who's in it. You know who else who's gonna be in it? His face. What time does he play? John Daly. He's in the lineup. John Daly. Little shout out to you, buddy.
All right. Well, that's is our picks. Miguel, can you send them again just for the online
Yeah,
person?
for I got McRoy, Uberg, and Byung Hun and Byung Hun. Those three, I got them. One of those three winning. So said it
Outstanding.
here first. And if I get this one right, it's three in a row. I'm betting all my money on the next one.
No, all right. I got JT, I got DJ, and then I got Tegala. All right, on it. All right, jumping into it, which is all the PGA was all about, right? It's actually the FedEx Cup. So this is the FedEx Cup standing as of right now. Before we actually jump in and get into it this weekend, this is the FedEx Cup points. Obviously, Scheffler has been killing everybody. My boy, like I call him my boy
Oh
Scotty.
boy.
My boy Scotty has been killing everybody
Gotta
right
guess.
now.
Guess who's behind him? Just
Yeah, it's
knocking
Sander.
on the door.
Sander, the boy that was the one that I was telling you about. That is, it just needs to finish. If he finishes, he'll be up there. He'll be at
Uh,
least poke
but
like knocking at the door a little bit.
look,
So,
look who's third and fourth. Look
yep.
who's third and fourth.
Wyndham
Uh,
Clark,
uh.
listen, Wyndham Clark is something else, man. Wyndham Clark is he is
He's been on.
he
He's been on that. He's
he's
been on that top 10 too. That top five, top
what
10.
so
Consistent.
what it is Sander, what it is Clark, Wyndham Clark, and what it is Tigala. Those three,
They're staying in there.
yeah, they stay
Point
in
wise, yep.
and they staying up there. They're top tens, making final cuts, playing all the weekends and all the tournament.
Yep, on the
And
top of the leaderboard.
yep, Rory just got there because he just won this one. That is the reason why he got up there. But Rory,
And the Lori and
he's
it
been
doesn't
making
count for FedEx.
yeah. He doesn't that doesn't count for FedEx points. But Rory's been out there. He's been doing his thing too. He's been making weekend cuts and stuff like that. But not at the level that Sander and then Clark and Tigala has been. Tigala and Clark and Sander, they've been up there for a minute, all right? Obviously Scotty is
Gala
just
been on five. Oh, Tigala been on five top tens. Xander
yep.
been on seven top tens. Clark has been on four. Scotty's been on nine
It is
top
unbelievable, man.
tens. So that's tough.
They doing their thing in there. Um, they just making it happen. Oh, also shout out to Scotty that he just received his first baby. His wife, him and his wife just got his first
Go
baby together.
Scotty,
Little
first
junior,
baby.
little junior in there. Um, shout outs to
See
him.
him with the golf glove.
Oh yeah, you know he's gonna be like every time he cries, go ahead and shoot. So something like that is gonna happen to him.
Go get.
So, oh yeah, you're gonna be
Go get the.
you're gonna get mad.
Go get the club.
Go get the
Your,
clubs and
your
start.
your foot stayed in. Your foot gotta come off.
Yeah, yeah, it's got to come out the floor. So jumping from this, well, actually, this will conclude the PGA for the male side. It is interesting. The PGA is really, really kicking on all cylinders. Most of the people already
On good
had,
hands.
yeah. Most of the people already had like a good feeling already. So we are in the mid season. So now it's whenever this second, third, and the fifth guy there in the standings start making their move and start looking for those W's, start closing. In the case of Sanders, start closing out tournaments because he's been in a couple of them already in. So, with that being said, we're gonna jump into this weekend LPGA, the connaissance for the LPGA. Ladies and gentlemen, if you do not know who this is, do not worry. You came to We Call Sports and we're going to get you right. We're going to get you going the right direction. All right? Listen, Rose Sang. She is originally was born in Arcadia, California. And ladies and gentlemen, this is going to be Corda's and Henderson's headache for a good while. All right? I'm telling you right now. So, just a quick sub for her, quick bio, right quick, if you will. She had won the 2020 U.S. Open Amateur. She became the first woman to win the individual titles twice in the NCAA. She went to Stanford University. Shout out to Stanford. Too intelligent for me.
Nope,
Um,
she's only 20 years old. Remember
yep,
that one.
yep. Only 20 years old. All right. And she's on her rookie season. She just won her second tournament. We cannot express how this woman is gonna come in as a sophomore now because she's almost already done with the rookie, and she will change the face of golf. All right. She also became the first female signed by Adidas as well. So it's just she came. So she became the first sponsor. She took the first sponsor being a student. She came with Adidas, got signed a signature from Adidas, Callaway, Delta, East West Bank, and U.S. Wing Eyewear. All that while she was a student. She wasn't even already on the tour. She was playing in the NCAA tournaments. All that.
Her
So just
career, yep, her career earnings is 1.9 million, almost 2 million, and this year she won 608 of that.
yep. The first tour that the first win, the tour win was the Mosilo Americas Open. She won that pretty good, and it was her first tournament as a pro.
The
First
Mizuno,
tournament.
right?
Yep. So you come in first tournament, you got the giggles, right? And
Win it.
and win it. I am
She's
telling you,
ranked.
I am telling you right now. Oh, and then not only she won it, she went the Mozimo. She had to go in playoff holes against Jennifer Cupco, and and the second playoff hole she parred it, and then Jennifer just bogeyed it. So she ended up winning that that trophy, and obviously the Cognizant Founders Cup that she just won. Um, it was nerve wracking. Whoever was watching it or not or wasn't watching it, it was just that's what you hear. Miguel, what you got about her? What did actually surprise you about the whole 9 yards? Maybe it was a composure. You just talk to me about saying, man.
1 second.
Okay. Well, Miguel comes back. Um, it was pretty. It was just to let you know she was outstanding. Um, she actually doing the back nine, doing the back nine. She
I don't think
was.
this is
She was.
charging on me.
She was. It wasn't charging on you, man. It's all good stuff like this happens, man. It's all part of it. So on hole 16, she birdie and she took the lead. All right. She was at one point. She was down 4 shots in the first nine. At one point, listen to what I'm saying. At first, once everything kind of started right, she started the day with a shot down. Right by the first nine, she was 2 shots behind. By hole 13, she was back by three. Then
We talk about
I'm saying,
Scotty?
now saying,
Mm.
um, and she turned it around. It was against Sagstorm. She turned it around. Hole 16. The course, the holes most difficult during the whole weekend. She turned it around. Sandstorm bogey. She birdied it. Actually, I'm sorry. She parred it, and then she went ahead to birdie 17 and birdie 18, and won by 1 shot. That last shot was it. All right. So she took the lead on 17, and then whenever she got to 18, she won it with a 1 shot leading. So the tournament was so close that around hole 16, 17, and 18 decided the whole entire tournament. So that's how close it was. Shout out to Sagstorm. Um, she was a little bit crushed about it afterwards, because she had the tournament on her hand. She was three at once, like beginning of back nine. She had like 3 shot lead, and here Sang came from behind and got him. But
But
let me
now,
let me
now she's sixth on the Rolex ranking, and for the CME ranking, she's seven. So
so she's
she's
pretty,
on there now. She's coming.
she's coming. Corda better be ready. Talking about Corda, what Corda did this weekend, Miguel? You got something about
I think
Corda?
she's yeah, Corda got in seventh or sixth place, and if I'm not mistaken.
Yep.
She actually came back. She had the chance She was behind at 1.3, and then she got up there. Then she, it's just simple mistakes. Once you make a mistake on the stretch, and whoever's in front, they don't make no mistakes. That's who's gonna win it. So you got to keep in the pocket when you come really close to the, you come really close to trying to win. You got to stay in it, and you got to be alive, right? You get these nervous feelings. You start thinking, man, I need this, I need that. Next thing you know, you can fall apart real quick. You get nervous real quick.
Yeah,
Then
most.
with all that pressure, trying to win six, that was gonna be history.
Yeah,
So
it is. It was unfortunate that they had to go ahead and she
hmm,
couldn't make it. It would have been great news, but unfortunately, the headache has officially begun. With Rose
yep.
in there, Henderson is right there too as well. Um, Two behind Corda. So here is how the race to the CME Globe is going on. That is the middle. That's the trophy, the Globe trophy, and that's the $1 million
Yep.
case that the winner
No,
gets. Um,
must be nice.
yeah. So here, Corda has a pretty comfortable lead, but my second girl Henderson is third, and then it's like you stated, Miguel, saying it's coming. It's out there.
He's come.
She coming. I'm telling you right now, before it happens, hey, I said it. We call golf. We said it. All right. Nola boy. Hashtag that red cup. I said it. I'm telling you right now what's about to happen. So
What do we got next?
so with that being said, here we go. Our next segment is our original and yours truly, Miguel Golf 101 with the killer from We Call Golf. Yours truly and
Let
only.
me put on the glove here so you guys can understand. So, on today's one-on-one golf, I want to bring to you guys one. I'm gonna bring a what you do or a rule, right? When you hit the tee out of bounce or into the water, right? Let's say we're hitting the big stick and there's water in front of us. We hit the driver. We hit in the water, right there in the water, because that happened to the best of us. So the water's right there. What happened? Let's say if the water's right in front of you, or let's say if the water's in a distance. What happens? Two things can happen. Either you can tee off again from the tee box where you were for three, which is your third shot because one goes in, two you take out of the water, and now you hit three. So you're hitting three off the tee box if the ball hits the water right in front of you. What if it hits the water in the distance in the middle of the fairway, kicks and land, and then it goes inside the water? How do you approach this? Two things can happen. You can either go over there and where it went into the water, the angle and the line that it started to go like right over the water. You can either go over there and drop for your third shot in the position of entry, right? If it came in straight, like in an angle, you have to go in that angle and see where it first would go into the water. Once you see where that entrance water was, you can drop a shot behind it, a club length, no closer to the hole. And then you can proceed with your third shot. So once you hit in the water, and you can either, or the other option is you can tee it up from the tee again, and it's your third shot. So no matter what, if you hit in the water, it's your third shot. Either you can re-tee or you can go drop where the ball of entry went in the water, right? Don't do it on the side. Don't think that, okay, if it dropped right here, I'm gonna go lateral. No, it has to be where it first began going right into the water. Okay, just for who's in the know. That is my golf on 101 today. And oh, one more little thing. Whoever's farther than the hole goes first. So let's say if Nolo's behind me, he goes first. Let's say he hits it and I hit it and I'm behind him. Just because I hit first, it's not a turn thing. It's whoever is farther away from the hole. That's my one-on-one. Recall golf.
all right, Miguel. And to make it official, here is our newest sponsor coming up. Enjoy. Hey, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for tuning in once again to We Call Golf. Here we got one of our sponsors. It's called Escape to Paradise. If you in the island and you don't know what to do, you have to call Escape to Paradise. This will take you out there, the water taxi, the shelters. They take you to all the small islands in the east side from Fajardo, Puerto Rico, and they will take you out there. You can go snorkeling. You can go ahead and buy like local food and stuff like that. You can go ahead and go wherever you want to. We got Palomino, Vieques, and Culebra. They can take you all to those small islands. And if you see something that you want to stop and you want to jump in there and check it out, you might see a couple of dolphins out there. You never know what you're gonna see. But please call the CEO, our friend, our is Angel Lewis at 787-516-1025. Once again, Angel Lewis, the CEO. Please go to Skate to Paradise, 787-516-1025. And with that, we jump into the other league, the Live League, the People's League, the ones that are the ones in the dark that nobody likes, and I love them. I love them. I like the whole scenario that they got. So we jumping into the Live Golf. All right. So right now in the Live Golf, we're right in the middle of the season. The next tournament is in Houston. It's from June 7th to the 9th. And right there in the middle, you will see the selected squad that will represent Live on the PGA Championship at Valhalla. It consists of the following right here: is Dean Buster, Burmeister. I'm sorry. He won the. I don't know if you know a little bit, but he was the one that won the Live Miami on this year. Brian DeChambeau, you don't need nothing else to say about him, right? We also have Taylor Gosh. He won 3 Live tournaments on 2023, and he also had 4 top 10 this year. We also got Terrell Hatton. Everybody knows Hatton. We got Lucas Herbert. We got DJ, the one that I'm rooting for. He's going to be on Valhalla as well. Martin Kamer.
DJ.
Bruce Koepka, of course, the defending champion, right? Adrian Murnick, Phil Mickelson, as always. My boy, one of my favorites in the Live Tour, Joaquin Neyman, is going to be there. And in glory, David Puig, obviously, my killer. And I forgot.
I'm disappointed in you. I'm disappointed in both of you, Joaquin and...
I forgot. You know what? I forgot to pick him.
Yeah, I thought you was gonna.
No, I was gonna go. No, this one I wanted to go with John Rahm. Really, I really wanted to go with him.
Yeah, anyway. But then you leave your Joaquin Neyman and your Victor.
Yeah, I just want to throw a curveball on you, man.
You're a traitor, man.
I wanted to throw
you're
a curveball.
You're a traitor, bro.
So I got also.
I gotta stay with my word.
John Rahm. Yeah, I wanted to pick him, but you already got him, so it's just not.
Why shoulda, coulda.
Nah.
Woulda, shoulda, coulda.
It's just no fun. Patrick Reed will be the other one, and Cameron Smith will be the other guy being on the Valhalla. So that's the team that the Live Golf is gonna take out there to the PGA Championship this weekend. Started on
Welcome
Thursday.
Welcome back home.
A whole bunch that were in the PGA will be back. Feelings are not.
I know they miss it.
Yeah, they miss it. Feelings are not. This stuff is never forgotten. Shout out to Angel Vasquez in the house. You should know who Angel Vasquez is.
Angel's in there?
Yeah, Angel's in there.
Angel's in there.
So shout out
Come
to
on,
him.
Angel. What's your pick? What's your picks for next tournament?
Angel, what's your pick for this weekend? For this weekend at Valhalla, let us know who you got. Hey, people, whoever is watching us, please, if you got your picks, who you going for, give me a top 3, and we put it out there. And next week, tune in, and we're gonna hold you accountable for those 3 picks. All right, here we go. So once again, before we jump into what happened in Singapore, I want to take this time to actually kind of let something go because I was watching today's interviews because today the player was giving interviews and they went hard at John Ram. So listen, this is one thing that is just pissing me off, and I gotta come out here and kind of let everybody know about this. So listen, if
Before you
you
go, before you start it, because you're gonna talk about him. Angel Vasquez says John or Cam
and
or
Bryson,
And Bryson.
okay, that's the top three.
John or Cam or Bryson.
Yo,
Okay, those are solid.
Angel said that
Oh,
he's
solid.
going. Hey, Angel Vasquez said that he is going for Liv to win it. Liv is gonna arrive
Look at it. He's saying
at
John Rahm the man.
yeah,
All right.
yeah. He's gonna.
We're gonna hold you
Hey,
accountable for it.
I feel like that's a good pick, Angel. Hey, if anybody else is watching, also, if you want to put your picks for this weekend, we can just record this, which is already recording, and we can hold you accountable and tune in next Monday to go ahead and see the results.
We'll bring you on the channel, right? If
Yeah.
anything, we'll
Yep.
bring you on the
Yep.
channel, give you your praise.
Yep. Definitely put you out there. Hey, so what I was wanting to talk about was that they asked John Rum in the interview that how does it feel to come back your second turnaround into the PGA, right? Being so that you already on Live Golf, right? You're basically on Live. So his answer to that was, I'm not only on Live. I'm also here because I got a membership card here. The only thing is that it's suspended, but I never done nothing to hurt the PGA. I've never said nothing to lower grade kind of the PGA,
Yeah, yeah.
and he considered himself still a PGA player. So people took this comments to the fullest, right? To the extreme. Oh, I'm mad because you can't be on both. La da da da. Whoever said that, and it was on national TV. This person, which I don't know his name. That's how important he is. Um, he better do his research. Better. Supposedly, he's a person that also has a card for the PGA or whatever. But you have to leave your emotions out of here. If you are not part of the personnel that is making the decision in the PGA merging with Live and how they're gonna do it, your opinion, you're entitled to your opinion, but be mindful because right now, John Rum, as you stated, he can't be here and there. Guess what? This is his second PGA Tour event that he actually attends, and guess what? He won one of them last year. So,
Oh, and he will keep
so,
on coming up too.
so
Just keep on
whatever,
putting him in there.
however you feel, that, oh, he went over there, got the bag, and then come back. Listen, man. At the end of the day, we fathers, we sons, we are king of our castle. We want to bring the best stability to your castle. If that is going from PGA to Live, he didn't kill nobody. He just because he signed because he's gonna have money, guaranteed money that will support his family to move forward. Oh, he would have stayed with PGA. He would have given money. Yeah, you guys would have given them money, but it would have taken 2 3 years to make what he made in 1 year over there by just signing. So
Hmm.
my advice for those people that are making those negative comments, right, and the people that are in
Assumption. Yeah.
and the people that are in the back that are giving the eye or whatever and giving the side look. Listen, man, he's not the only one that has done it. First of all, there's about like 12 of them that actually went to Live for the money. And if I can put anybody, anybody that if they offer
On that
half,
position.
yeah,
Oh,
on that position, and offer you half of
for sure.
what they offer him
Oh,
without winning. That's just without winning. Just by getting there,
just crossing over.
yeah, just crossing over, you will go in and sign that contract. Maybe you don't see it that way because that person probably financially he's stable, right? But he's thinking about everything. Maybe the kids of my kids to be stable. All right. So once again, you that are talking, you that are backstabber, da 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 da. Oh, he can't be in both sides. He can't have both worlds. But guess what, guy? That guy is having the
They're
both
gonna make it
worlds.
happen anyway.
He has both worlds right now because
Mm-hmm.
guess what? He's playing in the PGA Championship tournament and major. He played in the Masters and major. They're already playing together, like it or not. All right, like it or not. All right.
Yep.
I don't want to
Yep.
dedicate no more haters in here. No, no, nothing. My bad to bring the whole atmosphere down. But this people needed to hear this because they are just speaking out of emotions and they're in national TV. All this is recorded, guy. All this is recorded. So just make sure
Shout
this.
out. Shout out.
Make sure you go out there and check it out. Anyway, so jump into back to the live. My bad, Miguel. I had to just annihilate.
No, no,
Like
no.
I killed this
I
dude.
knew we talked about that
Yeah,
early in the day, and I
yeah,
think that was something. Yeah.
yeah. That's something that just
You wanted
pissed me
to
off.
take off your chest.
Yeah, chest time, man. That chest
Tell
pump.
them how you really feel.
All right, here we go. Live this weekend. Though actually, past weekend. There were Brooks Koepka went
Shout
out
out
there
to
to
Kepka.
Singapore and actually pour those people some shots in. All right. At one point, he was up by one shot, but a true champion that has won 20 times, as you stated earlier, he's not gonna give the lead that easy, man. It's not that easy to get it with him. So he ended up winning the tournament over the Team Reapers, which is Leachman and Cameron Smith are part of it, which they ended up second and third. It was a tough day out there. It was hot. The course was beautiful. There's some tee boxes that I was looking kind of suspicious out there, right? Because we're not used to seeing those tee
Oof.
boxes a little bit jammed up, right, or a little bit in like bad um, bad grass or whatever you want to call it out there. But the tees was so and so, but everything else was perfect, man. Whether the greens, the bunkers, the people, the atmosphere, everything was great on that tournament. Miguel, what you got about that tournament and what you see on Kepka, and do you see Kepka maybe making a little run at the Valhalla?
Before Kepka left to live, he was already doing well. He's hot and he's cold. He's hot and he's cold. But that's the way I think golf is actually. Once you got the momentum, you keep it with it, and then you keep on going with the flow. So just watching him play and getting into the winning field again, it's good because Kepka was one of the elites on the PGA before the live was invented. So to see him up there on that leaderboard now and winning some live tournaments, not surprising for me. He is a good golfer. He still got his good swing. He still got the power to overpower some people on the field. So he's one of those people, one of those persons that also once he gets loose, can hit the ball and he can hit it really well. So he just needs to stay focused, keep his head in the game, win a couple of these tournaments. He's probably missing the PGA a little bit, but now he's going back over there. So it's good to see him on the leaderboard in any tour. So shout out to him and his family.
Oh yeah, definitely he was kicking it in there. He was just killing them. They were making a Team Rippers was making a little push for him, man. He
I think they're
definitely
their fourth win or something like that too, right?
yeah
Is it
yeah.
their fourth win as a
Talking
team?
about talking about Cameron Smith and being the captain of the Rippers. The Rippers have been ripping it up. All right, the Rippers
Yeah, yeah.
have won back to back titles here in Adeline, which was the prior tournament, and the Singapore the team tournament. Listen, this people has been killing it, winning $3 million cut, and actually 8 ways because they got to share that with their caddies twice in a month. Whew,
Not
that is
bad. Not
that
bad
is
to do.
that
Everybody's
is
eating over there. Everybody's eating.
that it is outstanding. The Adeline one, it was in Australia, and this team is completely full of Australians. Um, Cameron and Lishman are top hitters from the PGA, right? Former fellow companion from the PGA that will be only Cameron is gonna out of the team, the Rippers team. Only Cameron is the one that is gonna go to Valhalla. But definitely this team, it is hot, hot. We're gonna keep an eye on them on Houston on June 7th through the 9th. Also, hey man, I don't know you man, but I like those the symbol of the Rippers, and I like the Legend 13s. I like, yo, it's looking nice for
They're,
Live.
they're doing
The
they're doing the thing. They're doing the thing over there. You know, it's different. It's different. Doing it.
definitely, definitely,
Not
definitely.
gonna.
Shout out to the Rippers. Shout out to the captain Cameron Smith for taking that win this past weekend, if I say. But it was dominance to the fullest. They almost came and gave kick a run for their money. You know, taking second and third in individuals and winning the team ones. Man, it was outstanding to see. It was a good.
Not easy.
Yeah, it's not easy. It was good tournament. The like I said, the course played wonderful. It's just outstanding. All right. So jumping into that to the standings. So the live standings as we are right now. The live standings. Um, like we were talking about the Rippers right now. So the Rippers on the team's event, they jumped to third place, right behind the Crushers with team leader Brian DeChambeau, uh, Brinson DeChambeau, and then the Legion 13 led by John Ram. You know, John Ram has not won a live golf tournament. However, he's been in the top 10 in all the live
Mm-hmm.
tournaments. That's why he
Yep.
in the individual he is number two. He's the most consistent player in the tour. Without no wins, you are number two. David Burster, number three, was the one
Oh
that
yeah.
actually won the Live Miami, and you already know
Well,
what
we got
team.
on. Yeah, but we got to understand too, right? That they just developed all this, right? It's not been like PGA that we got a history of how many tournaments they only play. I think what
Hmm?
18 tournaments, if anything.
Yep,
So they gotta. I say in a couple more years, then we'll look at these standing like 3 or 4 years. Then we can
yep.
look at these standings and see who's really dominant. The first 2 years
Hmm.
is it's gonna
Nah,
this
it's
gonna
for
go. It's
fourth
gonna
year.
fluctuate. It's
This
gonna
is
go
the
up and
fourth
down.
year. It's the fourth year of this
Yep. But
competition.
with that all said,
Yeah, yo. Once again, just make sure that you keep tabs on Live. Um, Teams Crushers won it last year. They on top this year again, but I don't know, man. We got the Latino team, which is Team Torque, in there, and they make it a run. Anyway, with that being said, we're gonna bring you
kind of cool
back.
that they get rings too.
Oh yeah, and the ring is for
I
the
like that. I
individual.
like when they win. At least you get a ring on live. I think they should bring that to the PGA to a ring and ring, because then you can what if you have like Tiger? You have all these
You
couple of
know,
rings,
go
and
go out there, sit
you be
down,
the
and
goat of the
just
rings.
yeah, go out there in a dinner or whatever.
Everybody else wins rings,
Yeah,
right? And they want to show it, right? You can't bring your trophy to the party, but you can bring your ring, your
yeah.
ring to the party. So
Imagine sitting down one of these galas that that excuse me that they actually do before they start the tournament, right? You have
yeah,
all those rings in here, like two or three rings.
you know what
Just
I mean.
sit,
You
yeah,
got
yeah,
three rings and
yeah,
stuff.
yeah, showcasing your hardware. But as
You got a
always,
couple rings right here. Your necklace.
as always, ladies and gentlemen, cannot be possible without our sponsors. Ladies and gentlemen, once again, Pepatos Security. Pepatos Security. Ladies and gentlemen, they have created something unique to share with friends and family. The Security box, cup, or board includes variety of meats, cheese, fruits, olives, nuts, crackers, and sweets. The Security is perfect for birthday parties, anniversary, girls' nights, business meetings, and much, much more. Please contact them through Facebook or Instagram or the webpage, securityltd.com. And remember, se habla español.
And
And remember,
remember,
say habla español.
listen,
Miguel, talk to
this
me.
it's
Close it
coming to
out.
the end. Coming to the end.
Close it out, Miguel.
Well, coming to the end here. I just want to make thank you for everybody that I know it's just a few viewers now. I know we're just gonna get better. We're gonna bring you all the information that we possibly can. Go into events, see if we get some sponsors to go to all these events to bring you some live content. Um, Thank you so much. Subscribe, right? Leave a comment. Leave your winners, right, in there. We do appreciate it, right? We do this out of the, kind of our heart that we just love the game of golf. So, right, whatever we can do to support some information and have a good time in golf,
Definitely.
that's all we want. Shout out to my our supporters, and remember, go out there to your local course and go hit a golf ball. You'll be surprised how much you're missing out and how much you love this game just like us.
You will remember us. All right. Once again, Nolo Boy hashtag Red Cup. Thank you everybody for tuning in. This will be it for We Call Sports. We Call Golf. Have a wonderful, wonderful